Hello, my name is Liberty Oyubo, and I'm the co-founder of Track Solutions. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can create a WhatsApp e-commerce store free of charge and without having to download any application on your mobile phone. Now, why would you want to create a WhatsApp e-commerce store? There might be a couple of reasons, one of which is it saves you time. It also takes away your stress. You see, unlike the conventional way of taking orders where you get to go back and forth with your customers via chat, sending them your product details and the prices and so on, with a WhatsApp e-commerce store, you can create all of this within 5 to 10 minutes and you get a link that you can share with your customers. And when your customers visit this link, they get to see the product that is available on your store, the prices, the descriptions, and so on, and then they can place orders. And you get to receive the orders by WhatsApp without having to go through any stress. So you see, it saves you time, it takes away your stress, and helps you to make more money without having to go through any hassle. So without taking much of your time, let's dive right in and let me show you exactly how you can do this. So the first thing we're going to do is go to selleasy.com and create an account. By the way, I'll link it in the description so it's easier for you to just click on. Now, when you come here, you're going to see a couple of details on what we're doing and what we have to offer you. You can feel free to, peruse the website and see all that we have to offer. Now, what you want to do is click on register, and it will take you to this page where you get to fill in your business name and your details so you can create an account. So I'm going to put a business name here. I'm just going to call it. Then I'm going to put owner name, so I'm going to put my name. Email, I'm going to put my email. And phone number, just going to put my phone number here. And I'm going to click save. Okay, so it says thanks for registering. Please check your email for login information. I'm just going to check my email and I'm going to get back. Alright, so we've gotten the details set to the account, so let me put my email again. Now, you can always change this password at any time. So, yeah, you can always change the password. When you click on forgot password, you can reset the password. So, when you register, you will send a password, and that password is going to log in, and that's all. You can click on forgot password to reset your password. So, I'm just going to sign in. Yes, so this is it. This is the dashboard. Now, there are a couple of things here. First, I'm going to tell you how the dashboard works. So the dashboard has a couple of information. So we have orders, the number of orders for the past 30 days, sales volume, number of items, total people that viewed your your website, your e-commerce store. Then we have the order of view. So this is where we have the analytics, right? It shows you what's going on your store over a period of time and how your store is performing. So this is very useful for you as a business owner. So if you're running ads or you're reaching to more people, you want to understand what have I done or what did I do this past week that made my made me to have spike or to have a large number of sales. So you can keep repeating those things that you're doing that is actually moving the needle. So this is very important for you. It shows you how your store is performing and the things that you're doing right and the things you might probably need to improve on. So this is the first thing. And the next thing we want to do, right, to fully get started is we need to go to the profile and provide our account details. Now, the reason for this is there is pay online on this platform, there is pay on delivery. Now, if you're paying online, you are paying directly to Sell Easy. And now, if your customers are paying online, buying from you, paying online, they're paying directly to Sell Easy. And guess what? Sell Easy is sending you your money the exact same day. And we're only charging 3.8%. So they're only charging 3.8% and it's super easy to use, right? You're getting your money the same day. But if you are doing cash on delivery, it's free of charge. You don't have to do anything. You just create this platform and you get to use it to receive orders. And if you've done it over a period of time, you get to trust it. You can enable disable cash on delivery, or you can tell your customers to pay online, whichever you want to do, right? So we have the name, we have the email, we have the phone number. Now you want to put your account, your bank name. Just put you the right bank name, and put your account number, and then your account name. Now, this in itself, this particular module isn't working by the time I'm doing this video, but it's actually working, by the time you're actually watching this video. So when I click on save, it's going to tell me email is already used, right? Yeah, don't worry about that. This is just for this video. It's going to actually work on you. Going ahead to create your account. So when you're done with that, you've provided your account details. Please make sure that your account name matches the name that is provided when you were creating your account, right? So that's that. Now, when you're done with this, the next thing that I want to show you is the business section. So if you go to the business section, you're going to see a couple of things. We have the business name, we have the business description. Quickly, let me open Lauren Ipsum so I can fill in the details, right? I'm just going to grab some dummy text from here so that I can use it to create the store. Okay, so I'm just going to copy some of these, and we're heading back. So I'm going to put this business description, then the address. I'm just going to put the address in there, but make sure you put your address so if your customers want to approach you. So your phone number, minimum order. So this is if you want people to be able to place like 2 orders before it's sent to you, or maybe others 3 before you receive it. You can do that here. So if someone places 1 order and you set this to 2 or 3, they won't be able to buy from you. But if you can leave it at 0, if you want to anybody to place any order, so this is optional. Then this average order prepare time. Now this is not that relevant for everybody, but for those who are into food delivery business, so if you want to select average time that it takes to prepare the meal, so that the system will calculate how long it takes for delivery, this is where you can set it. Now we have time slot separate in minutes. Now this time slot is also for delivery. So let's say you're preparing, you have just one dispatch rider, and you prepare meals probably by hours. So let's say you prepare a meal by 9 a.m. and you set delivery time to be 10 a.m. Right? You don't want that person to place order by 9 a.m. and still select 10 a.m. for delivery, because you can't get to them at that exact time. So this is where you can experiment and change it to whatever minutes you want. You can put it 5 minutes, 10 minutes, depending on what you want, right? It's not that relevant though. And then this is where you set the currency. If you're not in Nigerian, you can change this. Then money conversion, then the payment info, you can put your bank account details here so that people can send you money through that. Or if there are other ways you want them to pay you on cash on delivery, or if there's POS, you can just mention them here. And then if you want to enable pay on delivery, this is where you do that. By default, the system comes with a payment processor, which is the Sell Easy payment gateway, and people can from there place order and pay. And once they pay, you get to receive the money on our end, and we dispatch it to you within the same day. I'm only charging 3.8%, right? So that's when you do that. So if you don't want to use that, you want your customer to have the option to choose pay on delivery, you can click pay on delivery. When you enable this, it means that when people are checking out, they get to choose between pay online or pay on delivery. And if you're the kind of person that you don't want people to be disturbing you, asking for account details, you want people to pay before even placing order, you can you can disable this. And what we will have at the back end is just, on the front end, when people are trying to buy from you, what they're going to see is just pay online, and they'll be able to pay you. And once the payment is made, they can then place order, and the order will be sent to your WhatsApp. Now, This is where you put in the WhatsApp phone number. Now, the WhatsApp phone number is where the information will be sent to you. The other information is where it will be sent to you. So you want to ensure that you enter it on international format. So I'm going to enter plus 234, and I'm going to enter the my phone number. 56. So that's my phone number, my WhatsApp number. Make sure it's correct because this is where the order notification will be sent to. We also receive an email whenever someone places an order, so just make sure this is correct. So click on save, and we are good to go. Now, the last thing we will be doing, not last thing, first we want to check the delivery area. So let me quickly explain this. So, in Lagos, we have two main locations. We have the island and the mainland. So there might be other places, right, that have different locations, and you want to set different delivery prices for those different locations. So let me give you an example. I'll add the delivery area, and I'm going to say one is Lagos Island. And I'm going to say probably if my shop is close to Lagos Island, I want to put the least amount of the delivery fee. So I'm going to click insert, and I'm going to add another delivery area. So this should be Lagos mainland. Yeah, I'm going to click. Let's say this is 2,000. So I'm going to click insert, and that is it. So when someone comes to my shop, and they will get to see the different delivery locations. So if they want delivery, right, they get to put their address and they select, oh, I'm in Lagos Island, and if someone delivering to Lagos Island, it's going to cost 1,000. If you're on the mainland, it's going to cost 2,000. But if you don't want any delivery area, you can also put, let's say delivery is free for all area. So you can select all the delivery area. You can just put main delivery area. You can just put Lagos, right, and you put 0 naira, right. So when they're checking out, they get to pay nothing, right, for delivery. So that's how this works. You can add as many delivery areas as possible. The last thing we're going to be doing is the menu. So this is the main thing, the main thing. So this way you get to add all of your products, different categories, and so many other things that you can do with the store. But before we do that, let's check out the business, right? Let's check out the shop. How does the shop look right now? So if I click on business, again, business, we're going to open up here. So we have the beautiful background here. We have the business name. Yeah, so we have the business name. We have the description of the business, and then we have the work hour. We have the location, the address, we have the phone number, and now this is where you're supposed to find the menu, right? Your menu, but there's nothing here at the moment. And when we're done adding the menu, you're going to see how beautiful it is. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to quit this, and I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to show you how to add your category and your products to this category. But before then, let's quickly check something, right? Your work hours, right? So when are you available? When can people place orders? So if you're the kind of person that works on probably Saturday, Sunday, you might want to do that. But let me show you where that is, right? So you want to go to business, and you want to go to working hours. So this is where you see all the work hours. So we have from Monday to Sunday. So if you don't work on Sunday, you can disable this and nothing will show up. If you don't work on Saturday, you can also disable. If you work on Friday, probably you're opening by. So just set your time. You can set your closing time, and that is it. So the opening time and the closing time, and you click on save. Alright, so when someone tries to place an order on Sunday, they probably will not be able to place order because you're not open on Sunday. That's where to do that. So let's go back to the menu and let's start adding products. Now to do that, we first want to add category. Now I'm going to do this as, let's say, a food, I'm into culinary service, or I'm into food delivery business. So I'm just going to start with call this breakfast. and I'm going to add another category and call it, so we have breakfast. I'm going to add another category, and I'm going to call this lunch program. So we have two categories. Now, this is not limited to those that are selling food, right? So if you're, let's say you sell parts, car parts, and you want the first category to be everything Mercedes Benz, and you want the other parts to be probably Toyota, right? So you can actually set the different categories to, what to be what you want them to be. Or if you're selling fresh food or fresh farm products, you can put something like meats. You can put something like tomatoes or peppers, and under pepper you have attache and so many other things, right? So these are just categories, and you can manipulate them. Now there are a couple of things you can do here. You can change the category name. You click on this, right? You can click change here, click on save. You can delete the category. You can add product. You can bump it down, so that you want to bring breakfast to where lunch is and probably take lunch up. So that's what you can do here. Now, what we want to do is want to start adding items. So I'm going to add the first item. I'm going to pause the video, add other items, and we can come back and see how it looks. So I'm going to click add item. To add item is very simple. So the first thing we want to probably add is under breakfast. So let's say plantain. So you put the item name and you put the description. So I'm just posting a dummy text, and make sure you put your food description or your product description. So the price, let's say 1,200, and then I'm going to select an image. So plantain. Yeah, this is it. So I'm going to upload and I'm going to click on save. Alright, so let's go back and let's see how this looks. So if a customer is coming to your shop and you have this, what is going to look like? So let's go to business, and you can see we now have a new product, and we have just one category, but we have two categories. Now the reason why one category is showing is because we only have a product in one category. So if you have multiple categories and you don't have products in those categories, they're not going to show up here. Because why would you want to have something that there's nothing on there, right? So if you click on this, you can see the description, the price, the quantity, right? You can increase it as a customer is coming to your shop. You can increase it and you can add to cart. I will not going to be doing that now. I'm going to add other products, and we're going to come back in the next few seconds. Okay, so I've added all the products, right? So we have under breakfast, plantain, bread, and so on. So let's check the front end and see how it looks to your customer. So we have, you can see how beautiful it is. If I click on breakfast, it's going to show just products on breakfast. If I click on lunch, same thing, all the products on that lunch. Now, the other things you might want to do, if I click on plantain, it's just going to show plantain. But what if I want to add extra? So let's say I want to add probably like meat or something, right, to the plantain. How do I do that? So let me show you exactly how you can do that. So let's go back, and in this plantain, we're going to add something we call extra. So I click on plantain, I'm going to see the name, which I can change. I can change the category. I can change everything here. But I want to add extra. So this is where you add extra. Click on add, and so let's say what I want to add is meat. I can just call that meat. You can put the quantity. You can say like meat. Let's say 3 kilograms, right? So you can put the meat and description of what that meat is all about, and then you can put the price. So let's say the meat is 400, and I'm going to click save. So if you go back to business, and now if you click on breakfast, if you click on plantain, we're going to see extra meat. So this one too, if I add 400, is going to be 1 seat, and your customer can click add to cart and check out, and you receive the order on the back end and says that there is extra, or the person added extra meat. So you can add as many extras as possible. So let's go back. One more thing that I want to show you. So let's say you want to add variation of a particular product. So let's say this plantain, we have the one of 3 kilograms, or we have the large size, we have the medium and the small size. So to do that, on that particular product that you clicked on, you want to enable variants and you want to click on save. So when you click on save, the first thing you want to do is click edit options. Now, add new option, and I'm going to call this size. You can call it color if you're selling shirts and there are different colors and there are different prices for each color, so you can do that. And what you want to do is enter a comma separating each option. So we have size, and on that side we have large, medium, and small. So I'm going to put large, I'm going to put comma, I'm going to put medium, same thing, I'm going to put small, right? And I'm going to click insert. So if once I'm done with that, I want to go back to menu, and I want to go back to the product I was editing. So I'll click on plantain, and I want to add variants. So after editing option, I want to add the variants now. Now, do not forget that that option that you just edited will be available for all the products. So you can always select the different variants for that product. So, so let's say we want to edit the large. So the large is probably 3,000. I'll click insert. I'm going to add another one, and I'm going to call it medium. Medium is going to probably 2,000. And the same thing for small. I'm going to add variants again. I'm going to call this 1,000. This 1,000, and then I'm going to put small here and click insert. And that is it. It's, we have all the variants for that product. So if I go to the front end and quickly look there, so whenever I click on this plantain, you can see we have size. So someone can then select, oh, I want medium, and medium is 2,000. If I click large is 3,000. And with any of the size that I pick, I can actually add the extra. So you can have multiple extras here, and they can add all of this. And now what this does for you as a business owner is you have that flexibility and you have more options to sell and upsell your products. It makes it easier for you and your customer can click add to cart, and then they can check out. So let's quickly try that. Check out, and so it shows them the details. So we have delivery pickup. So let me just click pickup. Now if you click on delivery, it will show you where you can put your customers actually where they can put their address. They can then select the delivery area. Don't forget we said that earlier, Lagos Island, Lagos, and then the customer can put in their name and so on. But now I want to do pick up, and I can select the time I want to come and pick up the food, right? If a slot is taken, you will find it here. So I can put the customer name, so I'm going to put my name, and phone number. I'm just going to put a phone number here, and then email, so I'm going to put email. Right, and if I have comments, right, I want to say something, I can add the comment here. But I have comment, so I'm going to click agree, and just select pay online or pay on delivery. Let's select pay online. Now it's going to direct us to where we pay, right? So you can get to pay, and once they pay, you receive the order, and then we send you the money the same day. But I don't want us to use this at the moment. Let's just use cash on delivery because I don't want to use my card. I'm going to close this, and I'm going to click pay on delivery. So if I click on pay on delivery, it's going to send the order to my WhatsApp. Now the exact same thing is going to happen if they do pay online. So if they do pay online, it only tends to give them an extra step where they get to pay, and once they pay, it automatically sends you their order on WhatsApp, and it will indicate that this person has paid already. So I'm going to do pay on delivery at the moment. If I click send WhatsApp order, you're going to see that it will prompt me to but I don't want to open WhatsApp. I don't want to show you my WhatsApp at the moment, but this is very simple. I'll show you on the later part of this video how this message looks like. So we have something like, "Hi, I would like to place an order." There are emojis there. So everything is well arranged, and you can see all the details of their orders. And you can, all you need to do then is just to go and fulfill the order. Right? So if I click continue to chat, it will send it together. But I don't want to do that. I just want to show you how this works. And that is it. That is it. Once you know the customer places an order, you're going to see it in the order section. So you can see now, so payment pending. So it means that the person is yet to pay, right? So I can set the order, I can click prepared, I can click delivered, right? But now it's still, payment is still pending. But you can see every transaction that goes on the store shows up here, and you get to see what's really going on the store. If I go to the dashboard, I'm not sure if the price is going to pay. So we have total order, we have one, but they're yet to pay. So that's exactly how this works. You can see sales volume 3,270. We have one order, we have number of items, 6 items so far, and then we have the number of views. So this is how it works. It's very beautiful, it's very simple, and it's free, for most of the part, to use this platform. So on the other part of this video, I'm going to show you exactly how that message looks like on your WhatsApp line.
Okay, so you can see this is the notification. This is what you get on your WhatsApp whenever someone places an order from your store. So you can see this has a couple of things. It shows that the order is delivery. It shows the order number. It shows the item, the number of items. You can see times three acquire. We have the variance, it's large. We have the subtotal. We have the delivery. 1,000 naira. We have the total, which is 10,000. We have the comment, the delivery details, customer name, and so on. So basically, you have everything that you need to fulfill this order and send to your customer, right? So that is it. That is everything you need. All you need to do is just chat the customer up and fulfill the order directly. So thank you very much for joining, and see you